Ready to rumble. Racing, spare some time out okay, Thrilling Mia out okay, Drifting Along's up there too, and wider out on the track to wrong number early as Spare Some Time goes to the lead. Thrilling Mia comes right after it. Then we've got Drifting Along's followed around by Idle Mark. Further back in the race then we've got Wine O'Clock, Big Time Sam is well back with Calador. Down they come, Spare Some Time too fast for Thrilling Mia, who was a bold second on debut. Drifting Along just third ahead of Idle Mark. Big Time Sam further back in the race to Wine O'Clock and Calador, and wrong number off a good break. Drifted to be the last one in. Set to run. Racing, Stole Me Wanted a wee bit slow, and Trendy Blaster the same, and Swirling Eddie steps sweetly. Double Ice goes with it. Miss Muffet goes the inside. Trendy Blaster back the inside. Stole Me Wallet's having trouble. It's been pushed back to last. Stay Groovy's round the outside of Maddie Blue Blood, and back with them too was Wine Vara. On the corner, Swirling Eddie in front. Double Ice coming after it. It's a Flip Quinella here. The 5 over the 2. Matty Blue Blood got to third. Stole Me Wallet fourth. Then Stay Groovy. Wide on the track was Miss Muffet. Next to last was Trendy Blaster, and last in was Wine Vara. Nearly there. Racing, Kmarting a stride slow, and Azure Dreams got to the lead from another cover around the outside. Lure Me In's handy. Then Kmarting the inside, 5k leg, Belfast Smarty. Back in the pack to Exact Master, and missing the kick here is our Swift Buddy. Another cover's looped to the lead here on Azure Dreams round the corner, followed around by 5k leg and Exact Master. Another cover in nicely here from Azure Dreams. 5k leg, Exact Master to fourth, then Kmarting, Belfast Smarty, our Swift Buddy, and Lure Me In. Racing, Shaker Sprite out about fourth here. Best away was Jackie Attack the inside. Going with it was Corborn Hint here. Shaker Sprite goes the inside. Round the outside if it fits. Embrace Me gets checked. The favourites in big trouble. It's going back through the field. Back with it here was Minimal. Lola Baxter, Consummate Ease. On the corner, Jackie Attack in front. Corborn Hint the inside. Jackie Attack, Corborn Hint. If it fits was third. Next to go by was Minimal. Shaker Sprite I think was fifth today. I guess it's an improvement. Further back on the race then we would have had Consummate Ease with Lola Baxter. Back when they crossed and Embrace Me, he was getting into a reasonable position across the top, but found a bit of trouble. Racing, Allegro Bow stepped well, and Izzy Bowen was slow. And then as Allegro Bow got back to seventh going around the first bend. It's going to be 5 wide, and dashing to the lead here is Belfast Barry, but getting through on the inside to Molly O'Shea. She should be dangerous in front. Followed through there by Orangey Yellow. Fourth to go through there was World Freak Show, as followed around the outside by Izzy Bowen trying to make up ground. Further back M Holland, you can rip your money up Allegro Bow, and back with that was Walnut. Molly O'Shea striding clear by falling. She won't come back to them here. Orangey Yellow gets to second. Beside that then we've got World Freak Show and Belfast Barry. Molly O'Shea wins from World Freak Show into second was a nice run. Then it's really tight for third. We had Orangey Yellow still there, but maybe betting it in was Belfast Barry. Wider out on the track there we had Walnut. M Holland was there as well. Allegro Bow back towards the rear of the field. Lure to the lids, ready for race 6, set. Racing, Meet Damon was slow to go. Sweet Love and Bounce to the lead here. Trying to come after it were Kyla Rose and Opawa Tomo's handy enough there, the inside. They'll be followed through on the inside by Plating Puss making ground. Right around the outside then to Culvey Den. Well back in the pack as they swing the corner. We've got Culvey Yapper into it. Culvey Yapper and Marlo Marina down. They come. Opawa Tomo over the top of Sweet Lovin'. Into third was Meet Damon, ran home nicely. Followed across there by Plating Puss, Culvey Den, Gully Yapper. Last pair, Kyla Rose and Marlo Marina. nearly there. Racing, Allegro Beatty hopped out not too badly, but speed on the outside of it from Lick It Up's going to get to the lead from Allegro Beatty, and going forward quickly, Private Action round the first bend. That'd be followed through there by Falante, settles down fourth. Further back in the race to Electra Spider. Zimmer Frame pushing through the inside of Witch Misty, and back to last there, Bitter Leg. In front here is Private Action. Over on the outside of it, Lick It Up's hanging tough. Right in behind them here, Falante. Allegro Beatty not too far away, fourth round the corner. Zimmer Frame starts to run on. Lick It Up gets to the lead. Diving at it the inside would have been Private Action. Private Action, Lick It Up, Zimmer Frame dive late, Allegro Beatty right there too, and Thrill on the inside. Falante was still there in a classic five-way finish. Set and a racing. Let's Go Sprite, a fair break. Big Time Runnings beat it out. Let's Go Sprite goes after it. Very good hunts through to third, is followed through there by Totes. Next around there, Stainless Knocker, No More Marmite. Well back in the race here to Terra Trip and Opawa Parissa coming to the corner. The inside Big Time Runnings, the outside Let's Go Sprite, and further back to Totes. And Big Time Runnings is too fast for Let's Go Sprite. Third to go by was Totes, and that'd be followed in by Very Good. Then Opawa Parissa. Further back in the race, No More Marmite, to Terra Trip and Stainless Knocker at the back. And we're ready to run in the ninth. Racing. Thrilling Cassie, a fair jump out wide, going quickly, Making You Pour, though, and Opawa Spice is there early as well, as Thrilling Cassie gets the second behind Making You Pour, and through on the inside to Panda Ring, and Opawa Spice settles fourth, and Business Reviews behind that. Further back then to Candid Angel, Corborn Birds well back, and Alamein Jar is back to last. Down the back they go. Thrilling Cassie pushes through on Becoming Poor, Making You Pour, I should say, who's starting to battle. Driving through there was Panda Ring the inside. Further back in the race to Opawa Spice and Business Review. Thrilling Cassie in easily from Panda Ring second. Opawa Spice to third, followed across by Candid Angel, Business Review. Making You Pour made someone poor. And further back in the race to Alamein Jar and Corborn Bird. Set to run. Racing, Capailana midfield away to Dave. Very Lovely got out okay, but from the outside, Elite Dose goes to the lead, and pushing forward there was Bev's New Point, now exploding through. Ruarama to be dangerous, goes after this leader who is Elite Dose. Further back in the race then, Very Lovely. Capailana getting round the outside now, further back to Bev's New Point. Homebush fine, down they come. Ruarama in from Elite Dose. Next to go by Very Lovely, followed through there by Capailana. Next to go by then we had Bev's New Point. Homebush Fine was back, Dark Witch wasn't in the call, and Tanks Rob at the back. There now. Racing, You're So Free stepped pretty well. Opawa Map not so. Wider out on the track there. Scott the Best showing a little bit of speed. Zametis less close in, and Corborn PJ showing up to the first bend as well. Tucked in behind them then to Silver Token. Opawa Map tries to get going again. Then Alamein Jude into Sheriff Roscoe is tailed off. Down the back goes Corborn PJ in front. You're So Free lying second and tucked up through on the inside. 3 lengths away then to Opawa Map, followed around here by Alamein Jude, Zametis less. Behind them Scott the Best. Don't need to go back further. You're So Free's got to the lead here as Corborn PJ tires. Here comes Alamein Jude, bombs You're So Free. Alamein Jude, You're So Free. Opawa Map third. Zametis less was fourth. And they'd be followed across then by Scott the Best, Sheriff Roscoe, Silver Token, and Corborn PJ. Well, might have beaten 1 or 2 in, but it was just staggering. Ready to run. Racing, Kirkham Kobe steps pretty well. Homebush Messi gets out quite nicely today. Followed out there by TV Kitty and Allegro will go. Favourites Gone Clear. Followed through there by Maligned. Madam Ice is around that. Further back then, Opawa J and Gully Runner. Kirkham Kobe off for the prize here. Allegro All Go's going to run its first placing ever. Then Maligned. It's 1, 3 and 2. Fourth to go by was the 5. And that was TV Kitty. Followed through there by Opawa J. Madam Ice. Further back then to Homebush Messi off a good break. Finished well back. And Gully Runner at the back.
Ready, set. Racing Nui Magic was away beautifully, run straight to the lead there from So Unbelievable. Sedgebrook Asset boots up the inside. Then we've got Pedro's Carrot, Blazers Corporals wide. A rails run now for Buster Boy. The last couple now, Pedro's Carrot and Boston Thunder on the swing. Nui Magic's doing it okay. Here's Corborn El Paso out wide and Sedgebrook Asset. But it's Nui Magic the prize from Corborn El Paso. Got round the outside for second. Then Sedgebrook Asset was third. Buster Boy fourth. Then we had So Unbelievable. Towards the tail of the field there was Pedro's Carrot with Boston Thunder. Round to a start for race number 14. Ready, set. Racing Alamein Dukes missed it. Going to the lead there was Anyway with Chaos Theory driving around the outside. Now we've got Malachi Magic and Chase Me Apache. A rails run now for Alamein Duke. He might be getting handy enough. Off the track there was Gummy Gumpster, and the last one now was Anyway's drifted out of it on the swing in front. Malachi Magic down the outside. We've got Alamein Duke. Malachi Magic the prize from, it's close for second. Chaos Theory maybe from Alamein Duke, who lunged at it late. Then we had Marguerite or Chase Me Apache for fourth. Out towards the tail of the field there was Gummy Gumpster. Just You Wait, and Anyway was towards the tail of the field as well. Lewis on the roll for the last time today. Race number 15, favourites drawn. Box 3, Oddfellow. Ready, set. Racing Oddfellow was away only fairly. Big Time Chip showed up with Chief Baxter out wide, driving through the middle there. We've got Johnny Angel and Fangirl's been checked back now. Around the outside with those, we've got Red Hot Action and Midnight Action towards the tail of the field now was the last one there. Red Hot Action on the swing. Chief Baxter at all sorts has driven to the lead. Chief Baxter from Oddfellow. Then we had Midnight Action around the outside. Mighty Barbar snuck through for fourth. Then we had Johnny Angel, Fangirl. And towards the tail of the field there, Big Time Chip